Nature is seen as a place of competition and struggle, not governed by internal harmony and not automatically, some would have said divinely, progressing over ever more improved and higher states. Landscapes which once had a pictorial voice are now embedded into the bodies and creases within cross-stitches. World nature reaffirmed humankind's right to use and enjoy these bounties. It is the ultimate artist, the tradesman, and the gardener who appeared to teach the people to love beauty and find it in what one would say through the adoption of the way of the garden, andazegulistan, way of the garden, andazegulistan, way of the garden, andazegulistan, way of the garden, andazegulistan. Chins. Chins.
Shits. These are the spellings of a word constantly used in the records of the East India Company and those various travelers. The most sympathetic and cheerful of the English travelers in India paid attention to the natural world. Our shints were used instead of the good carpet on which to rest. Figures and amid foliage, hunting, drinking, or otherwise, enjoying life. The plants extending towards the center from which each side in a glorious mixture of odd flowers, foliage, and birds. They must be drawn from painted cotton. No generalizations are safe, and one is tempted to lean on the well-worn word exotic. Indeed, the flowery fantasies of these shints would seem evident of the traditional skill. The tree is derived from Persian and Indo-Persian paintings, taken over from miniatures. It is, of course, changes under the influence of Western miniature painting. The Persian version has partly exposed roots. Misunderstanding this feature, the cotton painter might show the tree with completely exposed roots, sometimes hung in air. This misunderstanding of a design occurred when the painters were confronted with some European patterns, completely alien to their own experience. This entered the consciousness of the Indian. The designs of Indian materials kept pace with the changing styles of the 18th century, and often the Indian shints appeared more European than Indian. The trade routes of the shints did not end in Europe. We recall the cheaper cottons were exported to Africa and from there to the West Indies. But the English colonies of North America were in the enjoyment of the Indian painted cottons. The shints left to us, trial and faded through some may still be enjoyed as examples of disappearing artistic endeavors. And thus it was planted in a garden of labor, her garden of labor. She gave them everything. She emerged scorned from the earth, emerging to become the Andazegulistan. The source of light. Indeed, the way of the garden.